because nowadays we are using ChatGPT or anything, but data structure subject is most important subject. Why data structure subject is important means this subject only gives the increase the student caliber in logical thinking. Means our subject is data structures. In previous class I explained what is the definition of data structure. So data structure is to store data in a computer memory in a proper way. So whenever you store data in a computer in a proper way, then only you have to retrieve the data easily. Okay. So good example, our mother is the good data structure. Now 5 members girls are there, you are the good data structures, because you have to keep each and every item in your house in a proper way every day, especially in your kitchen. You have to arrange the groceries in a proper way, then only you have to cook easily every day. Means, so our mother is the good data structure. Means each and every lady is the good data structure. Okay, to store each and everything in a proper way. Now we are using Google. If you want to search anything, immediately it will come. So if you want to search anything, it will come, it will appear in your screen immediately. Means someone stores data in a computer memory in a proper way. If you want to search any data structure subject, if you want to search data science subject, if you want to search any other subject, if you want to search anything in the Google, it will appear immediately those results, those type of results, it will appear. Means someone stores in Google in a proper way. It's correct or wrong? Okay. So in this subject, data structures, advanced data structures means to store data in a computer in a proper way. Okay, it's okay. But in a Google, how much data is stored? How much data is stored in every day, every minute? How many videos are posting in YouTube? How many contents are posted in Google? Okay, every day adding the data, more and more data will be added. But at the same time, if you want to search in Google or ChatGPT or any YouTube, it will appear easily. Means time complexity. For example, if you want to search anything in the Google, if you want to type anything, it will appear after 10 minutes, it will appear after 15 minutes, it will appear after 20 minutes. Anyone using Google? Anyone using Google? If you want to type anything, for example, if you want to get any data from the computer, if you want to type something, data structure syllabus or data structure notes from Google, if you want to type it, it will appear on the after 10 minutes or after 15 minutes. If you want to use Google, if you want to use ChatGPT, if you want to use YouTube, no one use. If you want to type anything on the Google, you can click on the enter button, it will appear on the result. Then only you have to use it. Otherwise you don't use that application. That is the mindset of any user. So how to get it? Whenever you enter button, click the enter button, it will appear on the screen. Means the time complexity is order of 1. Order of, if you want to search anything, it will appear immediately on the screen, then only users use that application. Otherwise, no one use that application. Why you are moving to ChatGPT when compared to Google is there? Google gives so much of data, so many websites. ChatGPT gives optimal solution. So immediately users move to the ChatGPT. So data structures is to store data in a computer memory in a proper way and retrieve the data whenever you want it. So in this way, two things are important. One is time complexity, another one is space complexity. One is time complexity. Time complexity means if you want to execute any program, within fraction of seconds it will execute on the program and it will give the result. Right. That is the time complexity to execute the program. Okay. Space complexity means to store data in a computer memory in a less memory. It occupies more memory in a again problem. It occupies less memory, then only we are using. It occupies less memory and it gives the result in a short time. That algorithm should be you are using. So many algorithms are there. But for example, good example. So many trains are available from, you can travel from this place to another place. Why you are introduced Vande Bharat? The time, flexibility. You catch my point? So users want to speed. You are using mobiles, but again another mobile new features are there. It will replace immediately. The RAM speed is more. If you want to search so many applications in a phone, it accepts all applications and it executes speed. Immediately we can transfer to purchase that mobile because speed. So advanced data structure algorithms are speed algorithms. Okay, we want to execute in normal way, that is not accepting. We want to execute in a speed. Okay, we want to execute in a speed. Okay, now in this syllabus, advanced data structure, Unit 1, Introduction to Data Structure, Single Linked List, Double Linked List, Circular Linked List, Stacks and Queues, Algorithm Implement using Linked List. So in Unit 1 is Linked List. So Linked List means first we have to learn the array concept. What is an array? Array is a collection of similar data types. Array is a collection of to store data in a similar. It's like a train. Okay. So array is a collection of similar data types. Okay. What is an array? Array is a collection of similar data types. It store. If you want to create integer array, it can store integer values. If you want to create a float, it will stores float type of values. If you want to create a double, it stores only double. If you want to create a character, it can store a character only. So this is also a data structure. Array is also a data structure to store data into this place. For example, my name or my phone number. I want to store my number. So I want to create integer array. Okay? I want to create integer array. It stores only integer value only. My name is a string. It does not accept. My blood group, it is not accepted. Why? Because it is integer. So I want to store blood group. I can create another character array. I want to store my name, string array. I want to store another field, my address. Again, I want to create another array. It's like how many types of arrays we want to create it to store a particular value. This is also one problem. And one more thing, data structures are two types. Data structures are two types. So mainly data structures are divided into two types. Actually, data structures are primitive and non-primitive data structures. Primitive data structures are int, float, double, char. These are the primitive data types. Non-primitives are, these are the non-primitives actually. Okay. Okay. Again, data structures are in depth. We enter into the story. Data structures are mainly divided into two categories: linear and non-linear. Linear data structure and non-linear data structure. Linear data structures means to store data in a linear way, sequential order or a straight line. Okay. Non-linear means to store data in a non-linear, hierarchical manner. Okay. Or tree data structure or okay. So in linear data structure comes under stack, queue, okay, linked list, array. Stack, queue, linked list, array. These four are linear data structures. Array is also a linear data structure, linked list also a linear data structure, queue, stack, these are comes under linear data structures. Non-linear data structures, trees, graphs. Trees and graphs. Okay. Now in first unit, linked list. Single linked list, double linked list, circular linked list, stacks and queues, algorithms implementation using linked list. Okay. Because this is the subject title is advanced data structures. So data structures means the first unit is array concepts. What is the difference between array and linked list? These are the syllabus in data structures. This is advanced data structures, directly comes under linked list. Actually, any CSC related background students, we know about arrays and structure concepts. Those people don't worry, but any other related branches people are there. Definitely have to learn array concepts, then only understand the linked list. Otherwise, we are facing some little complication. Okay. First we have to study the array concepts. Okay. Now note down this website. I created this website, bit.ly bit.ly/brk, capital letters, brk underscore data structure visualization, DSV. Now in front of some of the data structures subjects we have to teach to the students, we have to utilize this website, bit.ly/brk underscore DSV, capital letters. Directly enter into this website. Okay. This is very easy to understand the students. This website is very useful to learn the subject and easy to deliver the content also. Okay. Now in our syllabus actually stack, this is the first one is stack array implementation, stack linked list implementation. Stack, we can create an array, we can create a stack using array and linked list. Again queue also we can develop using array and linked list also. Okay. Now first of all, what is stack? What is stack? Stack is a linear data structure. To store data in a stack in one way only. To store and retrieve the data in only one way. For example, this is called stack. This is called stack. To store data into the stack in one way, to retrieve the data from the stack also one way. Only one end is there. What is the diagram for stack? Is only one end is there. One end is closed. It's like this room, exactly this room. This room is closed, but only one door is there. We have to entering into the room or leave the room only this direction only. This is a stack. If you want to insert an element into the stack is called push operation. These terms are very, very important. If you want to insert some element into the stack, if you want to insert an element into the stack is called push operation. What is the term? Push. If you want to retrieve the or delete, if you want to delete from the stack is called pop operation. That operation is called pop. Okay. And it follows which principle is called last in first out principle. It follows last in LIFO, last in first out. It follows the LIFO principle. Stack follows LIFO. LIFO means last in first out principle. Okay. Only one end is there. If you want to insert or delete an element into the stack is called only one end. At the top of the stack only. Where it is, we have to insert top. Initially top at here. Initially top at here. Okay. In our programming, let us consider initially top is a null or null means 0, null or -1. In array program, we are considered top is -1 or 0. In linked list, we are considered top is null initially. Okay. Whenever you are inserting an element into the stack, the top of the stack will be increasing. Initially top is 0. Initially top is 0. If you want to insert something, for example, if you want to insert one value into the stack, now the top is moved to here. After inserting the value into the top is increasing. Now, if you want to insert another value, 2, again the top will be increased to 1 more position. Next 3. Again, after inserting the element, the top will be increasing to here. Now top is here. 4. If you want to insert an element into the stack, if it is possible to store, no, there is no memory. So means every time it will check the value before inserting an element, it will check the top of the stack is equal to array size. It matches the array size, maximum value, the top will not accept the inserting value. Okay, so every time, so this is the problem in we are using an array, because array is if you want to using an array, the first we have to create the size of an array, then only you have to inserting the value. That is the major drawback in arrays. to store data in a to create a stack using array, that is the major drawback. For example, if you want to store fifth element, it is not accepting because there is no memory. So if you want to store a fifth element into this stack, first we have to remove the one element from the stack. Which element? The top of the element will be removed. Means pop means 4 will be removed. Means what is the principle? Last in, first out. We will enter last element, that will be gone out first. The fourth element is entered last, but it removes first. So that is the principle. To solve this problem using linked list. So linked list means to dynamically we can store the n number of values at a time. For example, if you want to store 40 elements, no problem, store 40 elements. If you want to store 100 elements, create 100 elements. If you want to store 1000 elements, create 1000 elements and store it. If you want to store only 4 elements, it can store 4 elements. There is no memory wastage also. But we have to create an array. For example, if you want to store fifth element, so if you want to create 100, the size of an array is 100. To store only 5 elements or 10 elements, the rest of the 90 element space will be wasted. The rest of the 90 element space will be wasted. But we are using a linked list, there is no wastage. How much of memory you wanted, that much of memory will be created only. There is no memory wastage. So that is also one of the advantages using linked list. I will explain easily. Okay, first one. First we have to observe stack. Okay. What is stack? Stack is a linear data structure that follows the principle of last in first out principle, LIFO. Okay. If you want to insert an element into the stack is called put a new plate on top of the stack only. Remove the top only. Insertion will be happen at top of the stack. Deletion also will happen at top of the stack only. Okay. Now this is the stack using array. Stack using array. Stack using array means what is the size of an array is 29 means 30 because the array started at 0th index. The size of the stack is 30. If you want to insert an element is called push operation. Okay, what is this? Push. What is this? Okay. Now I want to insert some element. Okay. 1. Now I want to insert push. What will happen? The top is increased. Initially top is at which position? 0. Now it is increased to 1. Okay. After inserting the value. So 1 is placed at 0th position. Top is increased by 1. Now I want to store. Now I want to store 2. Push operation. First, pick up the top value. The second inserting value is stored at the top value. After inserting the top position, then only the top will be increased. So now top is increased to 2. Okay. Now I am inserting 3 elements only. What will happen? Please observe. The rest of the memory locations space will be wasted or not? I want to store only 3 values. I want to store only 3 values. Please remember, the rest of the remaining 27 memory locations are wasted. This is the major drawback. For example, I want to store 29 elements, means 30 elements I stored. Now I want to store 31 element. I want to store 32 elements. At that time it is possible to store 2 more elements? No. At that time there is no memory. There is no memory increased dynamically. This is the static, because if you want to create an array using, before compilation you declare the size of an array. That is the major drawback. So in this way we are not using in a stack we are not using in a stack, dynamic purpose. Where it is used? Where it is used? Stack using an array. Nowadays, any application we are using stack using an array?
Fixed number of variables.
Very good. What is your name? Virendra. Very good. Fixed number of?
Variables are values.
Okay, fixed number of variable locations is there. At that time we are using stack using an array. Good example? Any good example? Bus reservation. Bus reservation. So bus have limited seats, 40 seats or 36 seats. That is a fixed. Okay, we can book online. We have to select any bus number, a row, window seat, a left or right, A1, A2, A1, B1, C1, C2, like seat numbers are there. At the same time, movie tickets online also. Movie tickets also in a 2-dimensional array. So bus also, this is the bus. This is the real-time stack application, because fixed number of seats are available. There is no changes in bus seats. We catch the point? Okay, bus reservation we are using stack application, stack using an array, and train also stack using an array. In flight also stack using an array, because fixed number of seats are available. Okay, this is called stack using array applications. Bus, rail, train. Okay now. Next, coming to movie theater also. In movie theater also fixed number of seats are available. So that's why we are using Book My Show online through book the ticket in a second row, third row, fourth row, 2-dimensional arrays are there. You can select pick the seat number and you can book the ticket. This is also one of the good example for stack using an array. Okay? But static purpose only we are using. There is no dynamic changes. There is no dynamic changes will not appear in stack using an array. This is the major drawback. So to overcome this problem through linked list. To overcome this problem through linked list. So linked list. Now the second application, same application, stack using stack, we develop stack, but we are using linked list concept. This is linked list. What is the size of the linked list? No, there is no memory wastage. What is the where it is? Top is there. Null. In box, cross mark means it represents null. It represents null. Null means 0. It represents null. Okay. Initially top is null. If you want to insert an element into the stack is called which operation? Push. If you want to delete an element from the stack is called hop. So now I want to insert please observe. Now I want to store 10 element. What will happen? I want to store 10 into the stack. Initially top is null. Now I want to store one element. So I need memory to store any type of value into the any computer memory. First we have to create memory or not. So now in linked list, whenever you want to store, at that time only create the memory. Unnecessarily it is not creating the memory. Whereas in array you are storing or not. In previously, what is the array size? 30. You can store or not. You can store 30 elements. Okay, utilizing perfectly. You are not storing 30 elements or 3 elements or 4 elements. The rest of the elements memory is wasted. So what is the main intention of the data structures? Advanced data structures or data structures? Time and space. To execute any program within fraction of seconds, at the same time to occupying the memory also less memory. That is the motto of the data structures. So array concept is it wastes the memory, space complexity is increasing. So to remove those concepts in advanced data structures, that's why linked list concept is there. So in linked list there is no memory wastage. So space complexity is reducing. Now I want to store 10. One memory location is created, then only store. That address should be stored in a top. What will happen? I want to store 10 element. Initially there is no memory. Whenever you want to store, that time only we are creating one memory location. That memory location address is stored into top. Initially top it can store the null address. It can store the null. Whenever you are creating a memory location, now it will store the address of the memory location. 10th element stored memory location is stored into top. Okay. Now in this, please observe what will happen. This is the node. This is the node. Node means this node consists of how many fields? 2 fields. This node consists of how many fields? 2 fields. One is 10. It stores 10 means this is called data field. This is called data field. It can store data. What type of data we have to store it? For example, it can store 10 means it can store integer data. Okay. Now the second field is address field. The second field is address field. Address field is pointer. Address field. So a node consists of 2 fields. One is data field, another one is address field. The first node. Okay. The first node, it can store the address, data field, it can store the 10th value. In next address field, it can store the null value because this is the first node. Okay. Because previously top we have null. Initially top null. That value stores here. Now I want to store 20. Now I want to store 20. Push. What will happen? To store 20 into the memory, the memory is there? No. Again creating the new node. New node means again two fields. One field is data field, another field is address field. So that node stores the 20, and address field means it can store the previous node address. Previous node address means 10th node address will be stored. Very good. So new node is created, 20 is stored. This address field stores the previous node address. It's clear? Now I want to store 30. Push operation. What will happen? New node is created, 30 is stored. This address field stores the previous node address. Now top of the stack is new node. Okay. So it's clear? This is called single linked list. This is called single linked list. Insert at first. Every time we are creating a new node to store a new value at first top of the stack. Now I want to store 40, that is the top of the stack. Now I want to store 50, that is the top of the stack. So this is called, in final examination, the same question will be asked in two different ways. One is explain stack using linked list, same answer. Explain single linked list. We are inserting at first. We are inserting at first means stack. The same question. In two different ways we are asking. Explain single linked list, insert in at first. Also stack. Directly asking the stack also, this is the answer. So what is stack? It is a linear data structure to store data in a linear way. It follows the last in first out principle. Okay. A node consists of two fields. One is data field and another one is address field. If you want to inserting a data into the stack is called push operation. If you want to delete from the stack is called pop operation. If you want to insert an element into the stack, top of the stack. If you want to delete from the stack, also top of the. So now I want to delete. Now I want to delete a stack element, pop. What the operation is called? Pop means top of the stack will be removed. What is the top? 30 is there. Now 30 is removed from the memory location and now top is 20. 30 is removed. So now again I am calling pop operation. What will happen? 20. Now again calling pop operation. Top is null. Now I want to pop operation. It will give the message is a stack is empty. So there is no memory wastage. Please observe. We are compared with the stack using array. We are compared with the stack using linked list. What will happen? There is no memory wastage. Whenever you want to store it, that time only memory will be created. So whenever you want it, that time memory you are creating, that is efficient. Unnecessarily you are creating memory, that space will be wasted now, that is a waste. So space complexity. Okay.